Claire, tell us, how did you get involved with organising people's lives?
Sometimes I wonder how it all happened myself, but basically when I had my first child 7 years ago, I found I was chasing my tail all the time, and I knew there had to be a better way to get through my day and feel like I'd actually accomplished a bit more, and not letting myself get interrupted so much with all the tasks that you have to do that are pretty mundane, at that stage of your life. So I just started to compile things in the one folder, and miscellaneous lists that would normally be sort of scattered around the house, or information that would be floating around my head that I wouldn't necessarily be able to retrieve when I did need that one bit of information.
How important do you think it is that we are organised?
I think it's pretty important. We don't have to be uptight about it, but to try and have some sort of order to your day, to use your time more effectively, I think is really important, because then you can fit a lot more in and then hopefully have more time for yourself. That's the ultimate goal.
And how do you find a method that works for you? I have done the computer Microsoft thing. I've done the diary thing. And in 1 week, I lost both my laptop and my Palm Pilot and had to revert back to a single sheet of paper that, thank God, I just kept in my handbag. What is the secret to working out what works for you?
I think a combination of things. You see what is out there and take the best bits of everything for you.
Yep.
I can understand what you're saying about losing information on the computer. With electronical information, there is that risk. So, of course, backing up is important to do. But at the same time, I think with some basic information, it's good to have a hard copy on paper. Even though this day and age is very technological, it's good to still, put pen to paper. A favourite quote of mine actually is relevant for this, and that is that the weakest pen is better than the strongest memory.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Really important to get things down on paper.
Do some people fight lists because it overwhelms them and they don't want to see it, all the things that they've got to do?
They probably do, but I think if they realised how much it would actually help them by seeing it there, to jog their memory, I've got a few minutes now, I may as well just get that done, and then you can tick it off, then there's a great sense of satisfaction by being able to get through your list.
So do you organise things in date order or in type order, or how do you go about it?
I still can't get through my day and my week without my daily planner. So I have my Organise Your Life organiser for more of the medium to long-term things, and then my daily planner and a to-do list to get through every day. And I just sort of prioritise, A, B and C. And if I get all my A's done in a day, I'm happy. And if I get more than that done, then I'm thrilled.
Fantastic. Well, let's have a look at these. Number 1, that says stop, breathe, take baby steps, and you will get there.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Just to relax a bit and, give yourself a break and stop, as I said, just maybe 5 minutes to just write down a few things that you need to do. Don't set your goals too high, like, do the entire house in a few days. Just start with one bench, one drawer, one room at a time.
Yeah.
And you'll get there in baby steps.
It says here, buy some matching containers of various sizes to house everything.
For makeup or nail polishes or jewellery, things like that are smaller, nice little woven wicker ones or something.
Stand by your recycle basket then when opening the mail and toss, toss, toss.
Yeah. Otherwise, you'll open something and think, oh yeah, I might read that later, that might be interesting. And of course you never get around to it because the next day and the next day and the next day. So just think interesting, important, move on. It'll be on the internet, and if you really need it, you can find it.
I like that idea. Write in your organiser, not on scrap pieces of paper.
Just have your organiser and or your to-do list close at hand, by the phone, on your desk, always. So you've always got, you don't have to double write it. Just once is enough.
Keep it in that one notebook. It must be a notebook that you like.
Yes.
Especially as a girl.
Yeah.
Don't assume your brain can cope with so much information. Get it down on paper. You will be amazed how much energy this frees up.
It's phenomenal. I don't think most people realise that. When I first came up with the business idea, I was lucky in a sense for me that it was a business that was in relation to getting organised on the home front.
Yeah.
Because if I hadn't have done that first, and I had to because that's what I was doing, then I would have been in one big mess. I couldn't have effectively run a business and not sorted out that at the same time, running a home business at all, interweaving, and it would have been one big mess.
Fantastic.
So it's important.
So it says make the op shop your best friend. Tackle one drawer, one cupboard, one room at a time. Again, that's a great way to go. Get some music going when you declutter.
Yeah,
I think that's a
definitely.
great plan. Be ruthless. Life is too short to be weighed down by stuff. And cut yourself some slack. Life gets a bit crazy at sometimes, and we're all human.
We are. We're all different. No excuse to be, lazy.
Yes.
But give yourself a bit of a break, and take some time out for yourself. That's really important.